and I will go into detail more about what my order would be. But today we are going to clean the living room because, as you can see, this is stuff that we bought yesterday. Well, the remainders of what we had bought yesterday, trash and bags and everything. This is all a mess because we had people over and now I have to clean it up. So I'm in pajamas. This morning because it is only 8:30 and I'm not going anywhere today and I don't feel a need to change my clothes since I've cleaned in these before. I don't see a need in changing clothes and put on good clothes just to get them dirty and probably stained because I usually use bleach of some sort. So today I'm going to go through the before and after of me cleaning my living room. I'm not going to clean the rest of the house on camera just because no one wants to watch all this. So basically all I need, I have a broom, my Swiffer. I forgot my Swiffer wet pads, but that's okay. I got a vacuum in case my little dustpan does not pick up everything. I got 3 rags. 2 of them are regular rags and 1 is a microfiber rag. Furniture polish. This is just a cheap old furniture polish. I use Oxygen Orange. Gloves and a Sharpie because this pack has not been opened yet and I label all my gloves for what they're used for. An air freshener. I use the Hawaiian air freshener. And all the stuff that I'm using comes from Dollar Tree except for this furniture polish because it was left here when we bought the place and it worked. It was a brand new can when we moved in here. I did buy some from Dollar Tree, but I haven't used it yet, and I know it works really well because I have used it before. And then Spick and Span antibacterial spray, and I will go over that too. So first things first is I'm going to set y'all up here because I can't really hold my phone and label and everything. So as you see, I'm going to drop my phone, that's okay. Alright, it's going to take me just a second to get this set right. Okay, so as you see, the dining room is messy. Again, we had people over and basically had a party, so to speak. Okay, so I always use gloves. Oh, I also have a trash can right here for me to throw trash in. I'm not going to show my nasty trash can. So I have gloves right here. Usually I have scissors over here too, but I do not. But I have a knife. So see, this is why I need to clean this because stuff is where it shouldn't be. And I'm missing some stuff that goes over here. Alright, so I opened up my gloves. I always use gloves, and again, I got these from the Dollar Tree. They're reusable. After so many uses of the gloves, which I use them just about every day, I will trash them and buy new ones. But I use my Sharpie because I'm going to be using these in the living room. So I'm just going to label them living room. Pretty simple, right? And it doesn't matter how good your handwriting is. When you write on gloves, it never looks right. So I just labeled it living room. My voice just cracked. Alright, and I'm going to label the other one living room because sometimes the gloves get separated. If I wash all of them off, sometimes they will get separated, or if I wash them all together, then they'll get separated like that. So this way I can keep up with what goes where. I don't want to use the same gloves that I use in the bathroom in my living room. So that's why I labeled them. Because all my gloves are yellow. So they're both labeled. And whenever I hang them in the bathroom closet, in the cleaning closet, I have it where the label is showing. So it sits just like this. So I can see what it is. So I don't have to search for it or anything like that. So let's just get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put gloves on. I'm not going to use cleaning supplies right this second, but I need to pick up the trash, and I don't want my hand touching trash because it's trash. So we're going to start with that. I'm going to move my little basket and set it here. Put my trash can in front of y'all right here so y'all can see that I am throwing stuff away. I know all of this right here is trash. So that just goes straight in the trash. And these are allergy pills. My husband's. This is trash. Trash. My husband's again. This will all go in his little basket. And I'll explain the basket system in just a minute. But right now I'm starting with the coffee table just because it's the biggest thing in the living room. So again, that's just my preference. And stuff gets put on the couches just for the simple fact of that's trash. The couch gets cleaned last other than the floor. And I found it easier if I lay stuff on the couch. This is a dirty rag. So I'm going to put it over here. Just make a dirty clothes pile because I forgot to grab a laundry basket for dirty clothes. But that's okay. Alright, and as you see, the coffee table is now cleared off, but we're not going to stop there. Now we're going to take off all my little pictures and stuff. I forgot bobby pins. Take off all these pictures. Move them all to the couch. First, I'm going to use my duster. This is a Swiffer duster. That's it. I don't dust the bottom of the coffee table except for once a week, and that's not on Fridays. Usually that's on a Monday or a Tuesday. Okay, so from there I need to come over here and get furniture polish. So I always shake it up. I feel like it works better if you shake it. That's all there is to it. And then you put the microfiber cloth. And you do it in the S motion or the Z motion. Either way works. A lot of people do it to themselves. I always do it away. That's just how I do things. Now, I did plan on using this rag again for other dusting purposes, so I'm just going to fold it the opposite direction. Okay, so now we're done with the dusting of the table. So I can now put everything back where it goes. Alright, so that's done with the coffee table. The only other thing that goes over here is my candle warmer, which we could go ahead and go get. I'm going to take one of these gloves off just so I can hold my phone. Alright, so we're going to go get the candle warmer that I use. Again, it came from the Dollar Tree. A lot of my cleaning supplies did come from Dollar Tree just because it works a little bit better. Okay, candle warmer. And I said a minute ago that I needed my cleaning pads that I DIY'd. Alright. I'm going to try not to drop anything. It's tricky business. Holding a phone or a camera and trying to hold cleaning stuff, it doesn't ever work. And I tried to grab everything before I started this video, but it never works either. So I'm dropping the candle off, taking my little DIY pads and just flipping them back upside down on the floor. Now putting y'all back where y'all go. Okay. Now I'm not going to just put my glove back on until I get y'all situated. First off. Alright, so before I go any further, I'm going to explain this candle wax warmer. I just bought a 16 pack of unscented tea light candles from the Dollar Tree. And the wax that's on here, the remainder of the candle is in here. I just trimmed the candle up so it would fit in my glass. But basically, it's a Dollar Tree candle, and I was trimming it up to fit it in there, and I decided to use the shavings of it and put in here. And this is not all of them. I have the rest of them in a bag in my cleaning closet, but I put them in here, and then I'll light the candle and it'll melt the wax up here. So I need to do that. Alright, and I don't know if y'all can see or not, but this candle is lit. And it does have holes in the back right here, so I can feel like all the heat in behind it. Alright, so now we're done with the first half of the cleaning for the day. Next we're going to move over to, we're going to travel a little bit. But we're going to come and clean this off and get rid of unnecessary things. So I'm going to set y'all right here and prop y'all up so y'all can see a little of what I'm doing. Trying to make sure my phone does not fall. So first thing I noticed up here is paper, and I wrote a letter to my husband. That's what this is. So this is not trash, but it does need to get put in the proper place. I'm just folding up like this, setting it on his table to get put in his basket later. This does not go up here. These are his little manicure set, but he is missing some stuff out of it. And this is his junk bowl. Basically, it's got all of his stuff, and when he gets home every night, he puts all his stuff in there so we don't lose it. So really everything else that's up here is supposed to be here. It's not the best arrangement of items, however, it gets the job done. I've got 2 packs of gum that sit up here 24/7. I keep a pen that's also a stylus. I need new batteries for this, but it's a light and a laser as well. And then a tire pressure gauge. Both of these two stay up here. So this is another version of that same pen, except for it twists to be a pen. It's a stylus. It's got the laser, or this is the light, and then it's got a okay, this is not going to work either, so oh, it is working, it's just daylight, so it's not going to work properly, but it's a light and a laser as well. This is also going to go up here. Okay, now his bowl, we'll get back where it goes. I'm going to put his manicure set in his bowl until we get the rest of it picked up. Alright, now we're going to move over to my table over here. And I noticed that there's a phone on the table, and it does not go in here, it actually goes in the bedroom. And then I have a remote that was on my little table, and it gets put back here. There's a plate that doesn't belong. These are glasses stuff, which I need to put in the bedroom. All 3 of these go to the bedroom. more trash. Alright, so my little table now is cleared off. We have these little rooster mats, or hen mats, whatever you want to look at them, for Thanksgiving. This is how we decorate. We have placemats that we got from the Dollar Tree. This is a rooster, hilltop rooster. But they're so cute, and they fit the Thanksgiving theme just perfectly. And then we have little coasters that stay on our table as well. Alright, now I've got more trash. That stays there. This is bills, that stays right here. Alright, so now that's done. That's one more thing that's out of the way. And I always try to start from the top and work my way down. So I started at the coffee table, then I moved to here. So I kind of did a little bit backwards. But from here, I went to my little table. Now I'm going to clean my husband's little table. It's way over here. It's way over here. So that's next. So all that stuff that I said was his that got placed over here is now getting taken off of here. This candle goes underneath the coffee table. My knife goes in my purse. Set this here. So the reason I set stuff on the couches and recliners is because I do them last other than the floor. And then I can make sure everything else is clean. So now his table is cleaned off. I'll move the trash can that I was using. We are going to rearrange the shoes that is over here and move them out of the way for right now. Alright, this box is trash. We were eating saltine crackers in here yesterday, so now I slide this out the way. And you see I've got dirty clothes in the floor over here. So I'm just going to pick those up. Not setting these on the couch though. These get put in the laundry basket that's over here. Alright, I need the broom because we are going to go ahead and sleep right here after I move my cleaning product out of the way. Alright, so we're going to sleep right here real quick. And this is dirt and stuff from the shoes that get put behind his recliner. Y'all can't see me. Sorry guys. So I'm over here sleeping in between the chairs right here. And this is dirt, like I was saying, from the shoes. His work boots get put right here. So this has to get swept out every single day. And even with sweeping it every day, I still have a lot of mud, which y'all can see right here. This is basically mud and dirt from the gravel and everything that gets tracked in the house. So once this is done, I don't mop right here except for once a month because there's no traffic right here. I may just spot mop every so often, but not regularly because no traffic's right here. Dogs don't go right here. The only thing that's right here is shoes. And I'll do a spot mop directly behind. So where the shoes are at, I'll do a spot mop right there. But I'm not doing that today. Doesn't need it today. I'll have to do the spot mopping on Tuesday. That's usually when I do it. And that's just how I like it. So now his little table goes in between our chairs. My pillow goes on the opposite side. I'm going to go ahead and make my little chair up. Keep it cute. Okay, so okay, let me turn this a little bit so you can see what I just done. So I just made my chair back up. Oh, it's pretty cool. Alright, now it's better. Okay, now I'll put his recliner back where it belongs. And again, he's got a little rooster mat just like I do. Alright, now his is done, so these shoes can go back where they belong. So clearly I missed some stuff. So I'm going to do a re-sweep right here. Just pull the rest of that loose dirt away. Alright. Now to finish putting shoes over here. And I have a fly swatter over here. So that's great. It gets hung up over here. Alright, so now the trash can gets moved again. And I sleep over here. So now what's over here is leaves. Again, everything gets tracked in the house. Trying to keep everything in one little pile. Alright, so now we're done with that side of the room. Okay, that's just a tag. Alright, so this side of the room is now done. I see something in the camera. Oh, never mind. Ignore me. Okay, so I'm going to move my basket of cleaning supplies and put it in the floor over here. Ignore the way I'm talking. You gotta have fun when you clean, otherwise you're not gonna want to do it regularly. Alright, so this one is actually mine. Alright, we're gonna put his allergy pills in his little bowl that I showed earlier. This goes put up here. This is bills. I'm setting this over here by my TV. It's just where we keep our bills at. It works for us. It does get eventually moved and put in a filing system, but usually not on Fridays. Alright, trash. Again with the bowl that doesn't go over here. So you see I'm just redoing stuff over and over again. Okay. So before I continue with the floor, I'm moving to the dirty couch, the messy couch. So again, moving the trash can out of the way. I'm putting gloves back on because I'm about to mess with chemicals again in just a minute. Duster does not go on the couch. Trash. This is a little thing that I bought from Dollar Tree that I haven't used yet. It's called a sham. It's called a handy chamois. That's what this is called. Okay, just like this. I haven't used it yet. So, alright, these blankets actually go in the bedroom. This in the bedroom as well. That was easy, right? Now I've got little books and puzzles, a Sharpie, and bobby pins that also go into the bedroom. I try not to just lay stuff down when I'm putting it in the bedroom because the bedroom gets picked up not as frequently. So my little candles that I bought, they go under the coffee table. All the rest of this right here is trash. So do y'all remember how a minute ago I said we're going to need a vacuum? This is for what we need the vacuum for. Alright, so first thing you got to do is unravel this. Alright, next my vacuum comes apart. So I'm just pulling the base off of here. Popping this loose. And it does get set in the floor for right now. So now I just got to get a plug-in. Plus this one is back here. Right, now we're going to vacuum the couch blankets. This helps me where I don't have to wash the blankets as often. And it just keeps trash off of the blankets, especially since we unload groceries right here and new stuff that we get, it all gets put right here for at least a day, typically, because we are both really busy. And before I do that, I noticed this needs to get cleaned out. So I'm going to show y'all me cleaning this out. So just take this off. I haven't done the couch yet, so I'm putting it back on the couch. And pull that out. Now, for cleaning this piece, I'll set that down up there. There's a bag right there, that's why I set it down. Usually I will set it back in its little hole for a second and put gloves on. But I'm putting gloves on. Now I can pull this dirt right here off. Now after I do the cleaning for the day, I will go in and pull this out and rinse it off and clean it really good and then let it air dry. So let me show you real quick why I put gloves on for that. There's dust buildup on that piece. It's a filter. There's none on this glove because I did not touch it, so now you can see a difference. So, and it sticks on there because you see I don't have any on this hand. So, that's why I put the gloves on. I'm going to take the gloves back off now. Set them on his recliner because I haven't vacuumed his recliner yet. Put this back into place. Now it's going to get loud. And that's it. Now it's completely clean. I don't have to worry about washing it right now, and I can sit on it now. So now we're just going to put everything back where it goes, back together. And I'm going to try to just pull this cord out of the wall. Don't do that. I don't recommend it. But I don't feel like getting back up to unplug it, because I need to wrap this back up. I don't like keeping anything unwrapped. This ain't gonna unplug by itself. So, alright. Now it's unplugged. We can finish wrapping this up. And that's it. Move the trash can out of the way again. now all we gotta do is just finish sweeping, and then we can mop after I pick up the rest of the trash that's right here. These are dirty clothes. This goes to the bedroom. Alright, now we're just gonna finish sweeping everything really quick. So I'm gonna sweep underneath the coffee table. On both sides, not just one side. Even if you have one of those Swiffers like I do, always sweep both sides because you could push stuff to the opposite end. There's a fly on my phone, y'all. Alright, almost done. Alright, now we need, I'm going to set these back in the basket. But now we need our dustpan. And I actually do need this trash can one more time. And I'll be done with the trash can. So I'm going to move y'all down just a hair so y'all can actually see what I'm working with. And that's not going to show you. So we're going to do it this way. Okay. So this is tile that I broke up. There was extra tile that we didn't use for the floor. And I used it for organizing my cleaning shelf. But it was a little bit too wide. So my husband and I used this hatchet that's over here, or not hatchet, but this big old long machete type knife and a hammer, and broke it off. And we done this again yesterday, last night. There's a straw wrapper right here that I just swept in here. But this is actually the dirtiest the floor has been in a while. Because it's been raining, so mud's been coming in the house more. Like usually the floor is so clean, like I encourage, I don't want to say that I encourage eating on the floor or eating off the floor. Oh, I missed some stuff. Oh, the other thing I want to share is do the eye level test. Get down to eye level with something that you dusted or something that you wiped off or whatever. Get down to eye level and actually look and see if it's clean. Being on the floor, sweeping this up, you can actually really see that I did miss a little bit. Not now. I got it all now. Okay. But that's a good little way to make sure that I got everything. This little brush stays in here with the fireplace unless it's running, or not running, but like burning, because it cleans the fireplace. So it just stays in there. Alright, now to show you how I do my mop. I explain what this is made of. So, I'm okay with sticking before I know it's clean. This is just the original Swiffer, or the name brand Swiffer. This is a Glad food storage container. Inside of here are Swiffer dry pads. Ones that you just put on there to sweep the floor. That's what that's in here. And I used some different chemicals and mixed them together to do DIY Swiffer wet pads. And when they're sitting in the storage, or not in the storage, but my cleaning closet, I have it sitting like this so the top pads stay saturated. So whenever I go to get one out, I just flip it over, pull it off, and pull the top one. If you leave it sitting like this, the top pads are not going to be saturated, and you'll have to dig to the bottom to get a wet enough pad to mop the floor. I usually need 2 to 3 pads to mop my living room. And I don't have the biggest living room, but the floor gets dirty. That's why it needs to be spot mopped every day. It doesn't need a harsh mop. And when I say harsh mop, I mean I actually get my mop and bucket and mop the floor. But this is just for a spot mop. It needs about 2 or 3 pads each time. But if I filled up the bucket, it would take so much longer, and I'm wasting so much more water doing it that way. So yeah, and again, I always put gloves on because I did mix chemicals in here to make the pads, and I do not want them to burn my skin or to dry out my skin. So basically, I know this needs to get mopped. So it hasn't been mopped previously, so I just take the top off, as you can see. Pull just the top pad out. I do not pull more than one out at a time. You don't wring this out or anything like that. You just lay it straight out. Alright, now we're going to close this back up and flip this back over. And I know I have to come back over here, that's why I'm setting it over here. If I had already done this, or I'm going to do this side first, I wouldn't put it here. I'd put it in a different area of the living room, or the room that I'm cleaning. So I found it easier to, if I can do this, alright, to unhook the bottom half of this so I'm not holding a big old stick doing that. I just place this right here, which just makes it easier. I can control it a little bit better. We're just going to push these into place. This also makes it to where if you missed any spots while you were sweeping, this will clean that up. So the reason why I want to do the full clean with y'all guys is so y'all can see a before and after of how my living room looked and how long it has taken me to clean it. This is almost 40 minutes and I'm almost done. It wouldn't have took this long, but again, I was talking to y'all guys. So place y'all back up here. I'm gonna mop from the door back this way. And this does not take any pressure because again, it's just a little spot mop action over here. And just so y'all can see, just from the door right here, it is pretty dirty. But it gets the job done. So, I'm just going to continue to do this. And now I need a new pad, and let me show you why. It picked up some of the dirt that I missed, and this is really dirty. So if I continue to mop with this, it would just keep transferring dirt over and over again, and I do not want a circle of dirt in the living room. But that's the same thing with the regular Swiffer pads. You'll have to change them out more than once per room just because they do get dirty. Alright, so again, popping this right off. Now this time I will not leave this over here. I will actually move this to a different part of the living room. I shouldn't need a third one this go around, but you never know. If y'all would like to know the mixture that I use to make my Swiffer wet pads, comment down below saying that you would like to know them, and I will give you the exact directions and instructions on how to do DIY wet pads. Alright, so I'm going to move this over here. Set it down. Put my phone back over. Actually, I'm going to put my phone in here this go around so I can work my way out of here. Or also set y'all on my dog's kennel. That will work. If they don't knock you down. Alright, so hopefully they won't knock y'all down. But I'm going to finish real quick. I'm getting under my coffee table as well. I'm going to get over here beside the couch. I had to blow my candle out, guys. Alright. And that was from the second round. Again, filthy. Alright. So now I'm going to show y'all the after of the living room. I don't think I got any comments about the Swiffer wet pad. So let me check that real quick. No, I didn't get any comments about the Swiffer wet pad. Okay. So now I'm going to show y'all what the living room looks like now. Let me turn this around. Okay. So as you can see, it is really clean. The candy that's up there is my husband's. He will more than likely eat that tonight. There's mail right here, but that gets put up later. And now we have a clean living room. The wax is melted completely. I'll show y'all that. There you go. And everything is clean. So it doesn't take long. The door is actually stained, so it will not get clean. I've tried everything, and that's just how it is. But as you see, the house or the living room is now clean. The spot that looks like there's on my blanket is not. It's just from where the other direction. But if I rubbed my hand on it, it would change and go back to the color the rest of the blanket is. But it doesn't take long. It's taken me 42 minutes. Some of that was talking to y'all or just getting set up. So it doesn't take very long to do this. And now I have a clean living room. So I wait for it to dry. While it's drying, I will work on another part of the house and continue doing that. Usually I would mop the floors or sweep all the floors at one time. But for the sake of showing y'all how long it takes me to clean my living room and my routine for the living room, I went ahead and mopped and swept. Typically, I would start at the bathroom and work my way to the front door over here and clean top to bottom, and then I'd go back afterwards and sweep and mop the floor. So if I start in the bathroom, I would clean the mirror, the sink, the bathtub, laundry, washer and dryer, do the third bedroom, the kitchen, the dining room, second bedroom, my bedroom, which is over here, and then the living room, which is working my way front to back, or back to front, I mean. And then I start at the back again and do a full sweep of the whole house, and then come back the last go around and do a mop. So that is it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed me breaking my back cleaning the living room, which wasn't really that hard actually. And I hope y'all enjoy the picture of this big rig up here. And I hope y'all watch my next video, which more than likely will be me cleaning again, because that's all I ever do is clean and make essential oils and candles and lotions and lip balms. And yeah, so if y'all would like to know exactly what cleaning supplies I use in my house, leave a comment down below saying y'all would like to see that. If you want to know how to do DIY Swiffer wet pads using wash rags or Swiffer dry pads, you know, whatever, comment that down below. If you have your own routine that you would like me to try, or a cleaning supplies you would like me to try, comment below. I've said comment below a lot in this video, but just comment everything down below. That's what the comment section's for. And if you would like to see more of me just rambling on and talking about cleaning the house or doing whatever subscribe and turn on that notification button. And yeah, as you can tell, I'm not a YouTuber. I just found that it's easier to clean when I'm doing a video, and makes me do it a little bit faster than I would if it was just doing it by myself. I don't really sit down as often. So yeah. If y'all would like to see more cleaning videos like this one, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.